There's something about monasteries that calls to me. A serene pull that stirs a deep sense of peace and curiosity within. The beauty of the monasteries in Kinnaur district is truly captivating. I visited the notable Hubalankar monastery and the Narayan Nagini temple. These structures sit against a backdrop of snow-capped mountains and a brilliant blue sky, evoked a profound sense of accomplishment. The intricate wooden carvings on the temples, combined with the serene surroundings, created an almost spiritual atmosphere. The highly skilled wooden carvings on the walls of the Narayan Nagini temple that I saw radiated the mastery of craftsmanship, and they are so detailed that they tell a story of tradition and devotion. The design you see in the temple is a fine specimen of Katkuni architectural style that is prevalent in the Himachal region. This style involves intricate interlocking of woods and stones, making a structure which is both earthquake resistant and aesthetically appealing. And along the way to the monastery, I was also struck by the charm of the traditional wooden houses. Lining both sides of narrow lanes, they add an element of rustic beauty to the village. The warmth of the sun only enhances this picturesque scene, making the entire area feel even more enchanting. You know, every time I visit places with traditional houses like this, my heart tells me, forget about hotels, how wonderful would it be to get to stay in a home like this for a day or two, just to experience something truly unique. Hey everyone, so we finally reached to Kalpa Valley, which is also in the Kinnaur district, and just outside of my hotel we can see the beautiful mountain range of Kinnaur Kailash covered in snow, and especially during this daytime when the sunlight is so bright, you can feel like the snow-clad mountains are just shining. It's an epic view. And also just in my left side through the window I can see a very cute little apple garden, and you know how we as tourists get excited about Kashmiri apples and Shimla apples, not Shimla apples, what I'm saying, Himachal apples. So yeah, I mean, they look so delicious, but you can't, you have to buy them. Obviously you should not just go and pick them up from any garden. You will see a lot of apples just lying around in the garden on the ground, but yeah, we should not just go and pick them up, we have to buy that. So yeah, don't do that mistake. Besides apples, Kalpa is famous for the sacred shivling rock on the Kailash mountain, which unfortunately was not in my plan this time. The climate in Kalpa was beautiful that day, and looking at the Kailash mountain range gave me the feeling that I was sitting in the lap of the mountains with the entire range of peaks visible. I also heard from my host that the sunset in Kalpa is something worth cherishing, so I made sure not to miss it. Throughout the period of dusk, I watched the color of the snow-capped mountain peaks change from white to an orangish red, gradually fading to darkness.
Kalpa is a small village, but if you have time to explore the local settlements, then you will experience its true beauty. On my next visit, I'll truly make sure to explore the local villages and the communities around Kalpa to experience their authentic beauty and lifestyle. Else, a trip does not feel complete to me.
When I saw the suicide point in Kalpa, it made me think that the roads of Himachal are extremely unforgiving.
Next, I visited the Kalpa Valley, which is a very small village in itself. The main attraction here is the BhimaKali temple, which draws many tourists and pilgrims. The BhimaKali temple is a Hindu temple dedicated to the mother goddess BhimaKali. This 800-year-old shrine is regarded as being as sacred as the 51 Shakti Peeths. Would you like to hear an interesting story about this place? So during the 1905 earthquake, this old temple is said to have tilted slightly, but remarkably, it straightened itself during a later tremor. According to the legend, this temple has deep foundations and is said to contain long abandoned tunnels that connects it to a nearby village, Ranvan, which is about a kilometer away. In the ancient time, it is believed that the priests used this secret tunnel to enter and leave the temple. The shops that might catch your interest are all located around this temple. I think if you are making a plan to Himachal, then you should keep this place as your last destination, just for a day, so that you can explore the surroundings and just have a relaxing day. And you should also try the momos here. They are very good.
So, seems like my days in Himachal ends here, as tomorrow we will be leaving Sangra and head back to Chandigarh, from where we'll go to Delhi and then to Kolkata, my hometown. And this was the most important trip of this year for me. You know, for us, one big trip each year is very important. This last 1 week has been very hectic, and a lot of sleepless hours. And as much as I don't want to leave this place right now and want to explore more, the thing is, my body needs to fuel up. So yeah, I think it's time to get some rest, get back to the normal hustle of life, and then plan our next trip with much more ideas and lots of enthusiasm as to plan my next visit to Himachal as soon as possible.